food. What is injection of food? Injection of food, I have already told you. Injection of food means the intake of food. When you intake the food, when you take the food through your mouth, that is intake of the food. This intake of the food, injection of the food involves main part of this is tongue and teeth. First, when we talk about our mouth, what our mouth consists of? Our mouth is mainly consist of tongue and teeth. What is tongue? Tongue is a muscular organ. What is tongue? Tongue is a muscular fleshy organ which do not have any type of bone, but it helps. What does tongue do? Tongue helps in this muscular organ, means tongue helps in the mixing of food with the saliva. As we know, our mouth consists of saliva. Saliva means a fluid which is secreted in our mouth by a salivary gland. Salivary gland secretes saliva, which is fluid which helps our food to swell, which helps our body, our food to mix with mix our food in the mouth. Tongue helps in the mixing of food with the saliva. What do tongue do? Tongue mix this food with the saliva. Second, what does tongue do? Tongue do swelling of the food. Swelling of the food means it dissolves, it makes the food converted into a partial liquid or a partial solid form. Partial liquid and a partial solid form means some 10% is food and 90% is the water. Then this in the mouth, the food gets in the form of a mixture, which includes fluid and main part of food. Next is tongue contains taste buds. What are taste buds? There are taste buds. Our tongue consists of a taste buds which tells about the taste of food. What type of food you have eaten, what taste it includes, like sweet, sour, spicy. All this when we eat something, our tongue tells about the taste of that food. If our tongue does not tells, if the taste buds of our tongue does not help, then we can't organize we can't tell about the flavor of a thing, about the taste of the food we have eaten. So taste buds are present on the tongue which tells about the sour, sweet or bitter taste of the food. After that, speaking, tongue help us to speak. When we speak, our tongue moves inside our mouth, so that we can speak easily and we can communicate with other persons. Next is, what does our mouth? Next thing, our mouth consists of teeth. Teeth are mainly of two forms. Teeth come twice in the whole lifespan of a human. In whole life of a human, teeth comes in two terms, in two forms. First is milk teeth. Milk teeth occurs when the first set of 20 teeth appear by the age of 2 years. After the age of 2 years, our teeth starting coming inside our mouth. Have you seen of the children? Newborn baby does not have any teeth, but when the children get growing slowly, then at the age of 2 years, small teeth are coming out from their mouth. These teeth are known as milk teeth, and this appears at the age of 2 years to age of 10 to 12 years. So that after that, when this milk teeth falls down, then after milk teeth the permanent teeth occur. The permanent teeth start developing. This permanent teeth stays whole throughout the lifespan of a person. Milk teeth consist of only 20 teeth, but permanent teeth consist of 32 teeth, and these 32 teeth are divided into 4 types. Which are 4 types? First is inferior, canine, premolar and molar. Inferior are 4, canine are 2. Inferior are 4 in the lower zone and lower zone, and 4 on the upper zone. It means total is 8, and canine is also 8. Then premolar are 8. And molars are 12 in number on the upper and the lower jaw. So this include 32 teeth on mouth from upper and lower jaw. When we calculate, 32 teeth are there. After this ejection of food, then when you take the food in your mouth, then the swelling happens. Food mixes with the saliva. Teeth help in the chewing and tearing of the food we have eaten. This food helps in inferior. What does inferior teeth do? Inferior cut the pieces of the food. These are the front teeth of a person. Inferior are the front teeth. Then is the canine. Canine is the second teeth of after the inferior teeth. Then the premolar. Premolar helps in the chewing, and the molar are the last. Have you seen in they are given in this picture? You can see that these are the inferior teeth. Our first teeth, then inferior after canine after then premolar, and then after molar. This is the table which included in what does they do. Functions of the teeth. Inferior teeth. Each jaw means lower and the upper jaw consists of 4, which total is 8. They help in the biting or cutting the teeth. Second is canine. Canine includes 2 two in the lower jaw and 2 on the upper jaw. It includes 4 that it helps in the tearing. Then after that premoles help in the chewing and grading, and last is the molar also helps in the chewing and grading. After this we are going to study about the structure of the teeth. You are seeing on this picture, here is the picture of the teeth. In this root, the lower part of the teeth, this part of the teeth is known as root. What does it known as? It known as root. After this root, the between part of is known as the neck, as labeled here neck, and this is the white part of the teeth is known as crown, is known as a crown, or this white part is made of is also known as enamel, which is made up of a calcium. This is the outermost part of the teeth. Then this is also known as enamel and crown. After this there is a dentine, pulp cavity, root canals, gum tissue. These are the siding tissues are the gum tissues. Then bone, cement, and the extra nerves, which is these are the nerve vessels which connect our teeth to the nerves with the blood vessels. This is the structure of the teeth. After this, the structure of teeth, we are going to study about the digestion of food, how digestion of food take place. As we already read, digestion starts from the mouth. Mouth consists of salivary gland which secrete saliva, which helps the food to swell and which helps the food to partially mix with the fluid part of the mouth. After that, next is the esophagus. Esophagus is also known as the food pipe. Here we go. Esophagus is also known as the food pipe, which helps the food to move from mouth, which pushes the food from mouth to stomach. This is the passage from where the food go down through the stomach. This shows a movement, wave-like movement, which is peristalsis movement, by which the food pushes down, by which the food moves into the stomach. After stomach is a J-shaped alphabet, J of English. It is a J-shaped organ which helps the food to get digest. In this stomach includes hydrochloric acid, that is HCl. Hydrochloric acid, what does hydrochloric acid do? Hydrochloric acid maintains the acidity of the stomach, and it helps and it kills the bacteria and the other unwanted thing which come through the food, which come with the food into the stomach. Though this HCl destroys that unwanted material and the bacteria into the stomach. After here, stomach uses the required thing in stomach to do the digestion process. Then the next is this food is then transferred towards the small intestine. Esophagus takes the food, passes through the stomach. Then the stomach do their work. They kill the bacteria and etc. thing with the help of HCl. Gastric juice they release, which helps in the digestion of the things which convert food complex substance into the simple substance, so that the body can utilize that food easily. After the partial food digested here, then the food is moved towards the small intestine. The small intestine is the longest part of the alimentary canal, and this includes what does do all the site. This is the main site of digestion. Here all type of carbohydrate, fat, protein which our body take with the has a food. All the digestion of there happens here into the small intestine. A small intestine also consists of some finger-like projection which are known as villi. This finger-like projection helps the food to get digested. The wall of the small intestine consists some type of enzymes which help the food to get digested and absorbed. A small intestine absorb that food with the help of the enzymes and with the help of the inner lining of the wall. After small intestine, our alimentary canal also includes some glands which are liver and pancreas. Liver and pancreas are the gland which also help in the digestion of the food. Like liver has a bile juice. Liver is the largest gland in our body, and it is located at the right side of the abdominal cavity. It helps in the digestion of fat, and bile juice, it stores bile juice which is later on stored towards the gallbladder. It produces the bile juice, and this bile juice helps the food to get digested. After this, pancreas release pancreatic enzymes or pancreatic juice. This pancreatic juice help to convert the starch, fat, protein into the simple form, so that our body can utilize them. Our body and the alimentary canal can absorb them, and it can be easily used by our body. After this, the next step is absorption of food. Absorption of food, what happens here? Absorption of food includes the absorption. In this, our body and the processing and the areas like blood and other small intestine, they absorb the material from the food and molecules from the food so that they can produce energy with the help of it, and this absorption of the food take place inside the small intestine with the help of the finger like projection of the small intestine, that is known as villi. Villi is the small finger like projection found in the small intestine, which helps in the digestion of food, which helps in the absorption of the food. After this, our next step is assimilation. Assimilation, what does it do? It transferred the simple substance from blood to throughout the body, every cell of the body. Glucose, they convert in assimilation. Glucose is converted into the simple form of sugar, which provide oxygen, carbon dioxide, water, and which release energy. With the help of this processing, chemical equation happens here. They produce energy so that our body can get energy and utilize this energy into doing so many work. Our body performs so many work, so many type of functions, works in our body, functions held in our body. So this, for that we require energy, and assimilation provides this energy which helps our body to do work. Next and the last is the ejection. Ejection is the removal of waste. When all this processing has been done, all the food is digestion, absorption is already done, energy is provided, then the waste material remain. This waste material is removed from our body through with the process of ejection, and this removal of ejection is done with the help of rectum and anus. Rectum and anus remove the waste product from the body. This is the nutrition in the human. Next we are going to read about the nutrition in the ruminants. Ruminants, what is ruminants? Ruminants are the animals which eat grass like cow, buffalo, goat. These animals are known as ruminants. Who are ruminants? Cow, goat, buffalo, etc. The animal organism who eat only grass like herbivorous animals are known as ruminants. In this, what happened in this ruminants? In this, the food is partially digested. When they take the food through the mouth, then the food move towards the stomach. Then the food partially digested into the stomach. Then it come again, reach to the mouth, again come out from stomach to again come through the mouth, towards the mouth for the again digestion process. This process here, the food get partially digested. The food partially digested food is called as cud. The partially digested food is known as cud, C-U-D, cud. And the small lumps and the chewing process, this processing has been known as a rumination, in which the parts of food has been taken, half swing grafts, then reaches towards the stomach, then it again comes and then it again come towards the mouth. This is the known as the rumination or the process of nutrition in the ruminants. This includes the following parts. Their organs are included. The first is the rumen, reticulum, omasum and abmosum. In this rumen is the largest chamber which is found in the ruminates. Ruminate consists of the first is the largest chamber of the stomach, which is mainly used for storing food. In this rumen, storing food has been done. This is the largest chamber. Then after that is the rectum. Reticulum is the help. Reticulum, what does reticulum do? Reticulum works like a food, like the esophagus in the humans. They provide the passage, this provide a pass to the food to move from from mouth to stomach, towards from mouth to move from mouth to the stomach. After that, omasum is the smallest chamber where the main function, what is the function of osmosis do? It does the absorption process. It absorbs the water from the grass what the animal have eaten. They absorb the water from that grass, and the function of the omasum is the absorption of the water. Then the next is the abomosum. Abomosum is the true stomach. It is the main stomach part of the ruminant animals, which secretes some digestive juice which help, and gastric juice which help the food to get digested into the stomach. By this process, including this part, the ruminate perform their nutrition. The ruminate digest their food with the help of this process. And after this, now this our second chapter has been completed. With this, we have read about, in second chapter we have read about nutrition in amoeba, nutrition in humans, and nutrition in ruminates. You have to draw diagram of alimentary canal that has been given in your book. You have to draw the diagram and you have to write all this thing in your notebook, so that you can read it later and can understand everything.